First off, I'd like to say again, please email me any questions. I love to answer questions, and I want to start getting your questions answered, what you're interested in regards to self-taping. I know there's a lot of questions out there, and people want answers. You'll see a lot of articles out there that you can read, and they will give you details. But if you have a question, you might want that answered, and I can help you with that. So what I want to talk about in this one is your lines. And I will do more videos on this. I'm going to keep this one really short again, and I'm going to focus on memorizing your lines. Now, a lot of people go back and forth. Should I have my lines memorized? Should I not have them memorized? Casting directors nowadays would like you to have your lines memorized when you do a self-tape. You might be able to have a little cheat sheet off to the side if you drop a line and you want to look at it real quick to remember what you're supposed to be saying. That's perfectly fine. You don't want to look like you're reading, but if you need to be prompted, you could have a cue card or something off camera. But you want to have your lines memorized as much as possible. I'm going to give you an example right now of how it looks to a casting director when you don't have your lines memorized and you're just reading them off the pad. Okay, I'm going to look down at some lines that I have. I remember when I was a kid, me and my friends, we would go fishing almost every week. And we went to this spot called Grandpa's Lake. And it wasn't actually a lake, it was more of a river. So you see, I was looking down the whole time. The casting director could not see my face. He could not see my eyes. They could not see my reactions. And that's what they want to see. They want to see how you deliver the lines and if you're believable, if you're relaxed and natural. Now, I'm going to deliver similar to those same lines looking where my eye line was supposed to be off camera. I remember when I was a boy, we used to go fishing a lot. There was this lake we'd go to. It was called Grandpa's Lake, but it actually wasn't a lake. It was more of a river. And we would go up there probably every weekend. Sometimes we'd even go during the week. We'd actually skip school and go there. But you see, when I'm delivering my lines with my head up, looking off camera where I'm supposed to be looking, where my reader would be, the casting director can see my face. They can see my reactions. And that's what they want to see. They don't want to see you looking down at the pad reading or looking down at your script, reading. They want to see you acting. And if you have your lines memorized and you are comfortable with them, if you need to peek down and look at something, then you can. But look down quickly and look right back up. But always look at your eye line. Don't look directly into the camera. So I will do more videos on lines coming up in future videos. And that's a really big, important part for turning in a professional self-tape. Sometimes it's hard to get them all memorized, but that's part of the actor's job. And nowadays, casting directors expect that. And even when you're in the office, you can still hold your script in your hand if you need to peek at it really quickly, because that also gives them the knowledge that this is not a final performance. You know, you have your script there in case you need to look at it. And sometimes you might have the lines down cold, but then when you get in the office, something happens, the phone rings or somebody comes in and it disturbs you and you're thrown off. So if you have your lines there, you can do a quick little peek and you're right back up looking at your eye line or looking at your reader off camera, then you're good to go. Thank you.